I like Guts. He's a good dude. Alright, so where are we off to now? Who's that guy? Is that the dude that left me? I think it might be. Where the hell? Oh, upstairs. I'm like, where does it want me to go? Oh, the contract's right here. Harper's Shack. Freddie O'Reilly.
This target should be simple enough. Apparently, he's totally alone.
Look at all the little creep weapons she has. What's that? Ooh, she's got all the goodies. Alright, let's go make it happen.
Come on!
Freddie, sorry, bud.
You're just another number to me. Fine work.
You're just another number to me. What are you yelling about? Alright, so next is Stan Gold. Where the hell is Stan Gold? He's in the strip? That's a weird spot for him.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? I hear James Garrett drove 5,000 head of Brahmin to New Reno. No bodies, just the heads. People say it's hard to survive the wasteland.
The casino main floor.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying. Security, baby. Can't make the bread if the bakers are full of lead. You dig it? Don't worry, you're safe as houses in here. Courtesy of Mr. House. Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops? Have a good time, baby.
Alright, where are we going now?
Hello?
Just don't wear them openly. Only I had to give up mine.
Smarter people than I have analyzed the futility of gambling on games of luck. All I have to add is that the games are incredibly boring as well.
I dig this crazy slang.
Oh, there he is. Stan Gold.
What, do you want a tip or something? Fine, here's a tip. Fuck off.
Do I look like your damn waiter?
My problem? Gee, well, I guess it's that I have some random slack-jawed cunt drooling over me while I'm trying to eat and chat with my buddy. The slack-jawed cunt is you, by the way. Other than that, I'm great. Golden, even. I mean, I'm rich, I'm gorgeous. I've got serious actresses and musicians lining up to suck on my fat cock. So, I'll say again, what the fuck do you want? Yeah? Well, I want the First Lady to give me a handy next time I'm eating dinner with the President, but we don't always get what we want. Oh, wait, no, she'd totally do that if I waved some of my mega millions in her face. Guess it's just cretins like you that have to be disappointed. Aww. Why the fuck should I bother talking to you about whatever inane bullshit that you want to natter on about?
I don't know. Maybe we can make a deal.
Fine, bitch tits. Fine. You want my attention, priceless as it is? I got a deal for you, sure. How about this deal? There's this snooty cunt in the Ultralux named something trashy, forget it. Anyway, she spat on my shoes, my fucking $2,000 shoes, because she got offended when I offered to pay her to blow me. Go find this skank, steal her panties, bring them back to me, and you'll have my attention. Briefly.
You're sick, you know that, right?
Oh, true. I'm pretty sure the doctors call my condition, penis gigantus or something like that. Hey, fuck pump, you wanted to make a deal, that's my fucking deal. Don't like it? Get fucked. See? I say jump and you fucking peons leap. I love it. Right, so the bitch is in that shitty casino with all the masked clown perverts running around. Go on, little doggy, fetch.
Wow, what a dick. I'm gonna kill you. You're dead.
Ring a ding, baby.
Better give me my weapons back.
Woo! Crocker can kiss my sweet
Get
Republic
out.
ass.
Get out. The fountain is for wishes, ladies.
Who wants to swim? Water's fine.
Please remove your bra from the bottom of the fountain. And gather your clothes and belongings. Ladies, please disperse.
Come on, big man. Roll up in
All
here.
right, ladies, show's over.
All right, girls, show's over.
Uh-oh!
Wanna dance?
It's the
Come on.
law, girls. Are you going to spank us? I so love handcuffs. Hello, Sparky.
All right, enough fun for tonight.
The fountain is a restricted area.
I've never seen this before. Is that normal? Why do I not remember that? I honestly don't remember that happening in the regular game.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
No.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay. Pleasure speaking to you.
Yeah, you cannibal. Alright, let's go talk to the cannibals. Where is this lady? She's in the elevator. Oh, it only goes one place. To the bathhouse. Got him. That was easy. Good thing I got high sneak. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Hey, there's my lady. Marjorie!
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Ah, the rich and frivolous, throwing their money around on ostentatious displays of personal indulgence as a mark of prestige. I don't know which number is higher. How many of these sorts I've killed, or how many I've had as anonymous clientele. I mean that many of these prospective aristocrats here are frivolous with their own money, as well as with other people's lives. A man who earns just enough to subsist will have to be very sure of what he's doing before he will commit to paying somebody like me. It lends an appropriate sense of gravity to the decision to have another person killed for your own reasons. But men who will cheerfully pay hundreds for a steak just to pat themselves on the back for affluence think nothing of paying for death. And so, what for most people is a serious decision with grave consequences becomes just a frivolous bit of cheap revenge for these sorts. At the very least, they tend to reserve assassinations for those they deem to be rivals, and not so much for the ones they consider inferior. It's a rare combination of bloodlust, cowardice, wealth, and misanthropy that would compel someone to contract an assassin on total strangers.
Ultra-wealthy, high society people tend to be stupid and malicious. That's not news.
And they're deeply enthralled by the notion that they alone control the world, even as they need people like me to do their dirty work for them. Just remember, people like you and I have experienced hardships, difficulties that force us to adapt to the harsh brutalities of life. But these sorts of men are so cushioned, they're devastated if you so much as tell them no. Perhaps they should tread more carefully. Such lifestyle choices tend to make enemies, and they're ill-equipped to survive such encounters.
Perhaps. When you're right, Charlie.
Evening.
Evening. So far, I gotta say, this mod has been pretty interesting, to say the least. I have so many guns, not even funny.
Hey, fellow.
Take my weapons again. They stole everything. This guy's gonna be like, I can't believe you actually did it.
What?
Yeah, I got that underwear you wanted, you nasty motherfucker.
Ah, yeah. Ooh, smells like pretentious pussy. Alright, you whiny fuck. I'm a man of my word. What the fuck do you want from me, huh?
Why has Senator Burke been paying you out of his own pocket?
Oh, how do you know about that? That's some private business, okay? Whatever. Fine, yeah, look. I throw some pretty big parties back home. I'm a big deal, right? I run in important circles. A lot of affluent guys attend. We have some drinks. It's a great time. But hosting parties for the most important folks in the NCR can get pricey, even for a rich-ass motherfucker like me, okay? I ask, totally friendly, I ask some of my wealthy guests to kick a little cash back my way. That's all.
I think I figured out who this guy's supposed to be. I think this is supposed to be Jeffrey Epstein.
That's it. Honest. Hey, my shit is well fucking worth it. I got cash. I got perfect 10 sluts on lock. You best fucking believe I party like a fucking god.
Well, what brought you to Vegas?
Oh, it's all very serious business, right? But my fucking business is pleasure. So this is a fucking lucrative vacation, feel me? First off, I'm here to buy up a little independent smut studio. That's how I became the goddamn porn king of California, you know. You ever see any of them bust-a-nut skin flicks? Shit's tight. So I'm buying up Alberta studios and getting my share of the cash. I heard their lead actor broke his contract, but whatever. I'll just force him to cast my boy Jansen in the lead role. Whatever. Also, New Vegas is fucking flooded with skanky whores that'll degrade themselves any which way for a fat payday. Nothing like seeing a bitch with delusions of classiness getting down and dirty for a quick buck. That's my fucking production motto, motherfucker.
That's his production. So he's a porn director?
I got my boy Jansen. He fucks bitches like a fucking, like a machine that was designed to fuck bitches. Yeah. And that there pair of titties is Layla, some whore with big old dreams of superstardom. I might make her dreams come true if she persuades me.
Alright, well, goodbye. So you're a porn guy.
Whatever.
I thought there was going to be more to that. Tell Eddie that Stan Gold is holding out. Let's go talk to Paul Winters. That's the last one, I believe. And then we'll go talk to Eddie. That should be the best course of action, I think. Yeah, I've been to this shack right here. Right? Yeah, Bill's shack. I've been to that. I've never been to this one, though. This one's definitely new with the mod. Is he dead? No, he's not in here. He's upstairs then. Oh, he's sleeping. Wake your ass up, Paul.
Oh, good. Another stranger has come barging into my home, uninvited and unannounced. What do you want? And if you say revenge, I got a ditch out back full of bones of the last 100 idiots to give me that answer. Senator Burke? I never worked for him. First time I met him, he was a newborn. I tracked some bounties for his daddy, Carson Burke. He's been dead, 20 years now? Hell, I don't remember. What are you after, huh? You trying to get some kind of political dirt on him? Give me a break. Just a bounty hunter, huh? Figures. May as well fade into obscurity. In my prime, I figured I was the top dog in the Mojave. Any target, no matter how ruthless or well-armed, I killed. Young punks with something to prove all came to me, looking to learn my methods or to kill me and take glory as my killer. Never worked for 'em. Tully, Alquist, Pike. They're big names in the business because they're emulating me. Assuming they ain't fading into obscurity, too. Men specific, or are you generalizing? Either way, it's a damn high number. More men than women, for sure, although the gap between those two numbers is narrower than you might expect. Despite how many of them are rapers, seems like most outlaw bands aren't too discriminatory with their hiring policies. Weird, but whatever. As to your original question, fuck if I know. Number's too high to keep track of. And that was before my decrepit ass started going senile. Laszlo Pike, Mr. Aviators. That boy was all business. He mostly came to me for advice on getting the good contracts, not anything about killing. He weren't much of a hunter. He preferred to wait for his targets to come to him. He'd set up ambushes, let his targets walk into the explosives he rigged up. If any of them survived, Pack and his boys opened up with the automatics. I guess it's one way to do it, sure. Whatever it takes to do the job. Shit, I got him into business. Taught him how to operate, didn't I? I was in my prime, and he was just getting started, so he wanted advice. He was a bit arrogant, always smirking like he knew something we didn't. Still, boy was a natural shootist, and pretty good with a blade. He always had a bit of ice in his blood, I recall. Some folks would go out of their way to bring their targets alive. Caleb would only ask once. Wasn't too surprised in the direction he went. After what happened to him, everyone has a breaking point, and he wasn't the suicidal type.
What do you mean he wasn't the suicidal type? What happened to him?
He had a wife, Jenny, real pretty girl, big brown eyes, quick too. She was about as sharp as they come, easy to see. Before too long, they had a daughter too. Problem was, well, like I said, he was arrogant. He liked to show Jenny off, flaunt how good he had it. You get yourself into the murder for hire trade, eventually someone will come looking for payback, as Caleb learned to his sorrow. Couple slavers he made destitute came calling, shot up his home. He didn't get hit, but Jenny died in his arms. He buried her, then he buried the slavers. Then he said he was in no position to raise a kid. Gave his girl to his brother after I refused. After that, I stopped seeing him around much. Got himself a reputation for taking high-risk jobs with ruthless efficiency. I know that shit that went down in Brighton shocked quite a few people, but I saw the writing on the wall pretty much as soon as Jenny died.
Can't argue with that. I probably would have went that way too.
He said he didn't want her to be hurt by his work like her ma was. Said he was nothing more than a killer. Weren't fit to raise that girl. I'm sure he'd still say so if you asked him, but I think keeping her around hurt him too much. She was a constant reminder of his loss, you know. See, that poor girl was the spitting image of her mother.
Alright, well, can you tell me about Tully?
Joe, he was an odd one, I'll say that much. Too mercurial to be a professional, and too good at his job to be anything else. Man sure was angry, that's for sure. He could break the bank at every casino on the strip, and still find something to be irritable about. Last I heard, he was trying to set up his own business, offered me a place, but I told him I'm closer to 80 than 70. My killing days are done.
You expect me to believe that?
If they've wronged you somehow, grab a rifle and wrong them back. Whatever, I was never paid for silence. I don't give a damn. Sure, I can tell you what I did for them.
Yes!
For a price. I've got one last score to settle, but my ass is past retirement. I'll be damned if I go to my grave without attending to this, but age has beat me down.
Who we gotta kill?
Take care of it, and I'll talk all you want about my work history. Deal?
Deal.
Good. Now, I've killed more folks than I could ever hope to count. And 99 times out of 100, it weren't personal. Just doing my job. But this one is about as personal as it gets. See, I wasn't always alone like this. I had a wife and a son. My boy James ran himself a respectable saloon. He didn't kill folks for a living, and that was fine by me. One night I was drinking and chatting with the boy. Everything was quiet until we hear shots in the street. Ladies screaming bloody murder. James grabbed his shotgun and was out the door before I was even at my feet. I was showing my age 20 damn years ago. I hear 2 more shots as I get to the door. I get outside. There's James, bleeding out like a dog in the street. I got out there just in time to see this. Oh, damn. Ghoul rev up his ancient motorcycle. Off he went. Dennis Godwin. I asked around, that's his name. You kill him for me. I'll say anything you goddamn want.
Yeah, but how come you never caught Godwin yourself?
I was a couple years away from retirement when that motherfucker killed my boy. I was already getting slow, and I couldn't catch up. And he may as well have been a ghost. Nobody knew anything more than his name at most. No contacts, no friends, no hometown. Just a trail of bodies. It's ridiculous, now that I'm almost 80. I finally know where he is, and I can't get there. It's too far. I'm done. I'll never catch him. Best I can do is to see to it that he's down in hell, waiting for me to arrive. I'll be there soon enough.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you liked it. Later.